Hey guys, Cosby here and welcome back to another review. Now today we're reviewing Chip Gearings number 11 Combustor. Now he is a really cool race. I just want to start off by saying how he's the only sponsor we have so far which has not been in the Cars 1 or Cars franchise before, which is really cool to see. Now today was the release date for Cars 3 in the US. Sadly I have to wait till July 14th, but I think there is ways of me trying to watch it. Like I've been looking on websites like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's called 123 Movies, and they have it on there. Sadly, it's in a different language, possibly Polish. But as soon as it is in English, I'm going to somehow hook it up to my TV, and I'm going to watch it. It probably won't be good quality, but I just don't think I can wait till July 14th. So hopefully, I can find a way to do it without that. Now I literally do not have many Cars 3 diecast left. It's Cruz Ramirez, Murray Clutchburn, Sparkstop and Tiny Lugsworth. Now you're probably wondering why I've left Cruz Ramirez so far to the end. Well, I have no idea. I mean, well, it's not the end. We still have loads more, but I mean, from case A and B and ones that, I mean, I still have all the Radiator Springs townies to do, but I thought I'd get the newer diecast out first. But yeah, anyway. We are on, I think, 96 subscribers now, which is actually really cool. We are literally 4 away from 100, which is also really cool. That's why I'm quite upbeat in this. It's really excited now, getting so close to 100 subscribers, which is really cool. And thank you guys for showing me all the support there. And do not worry, guys. Your suggestions, I have noted them. Tomorrow will be Cruising Lightning McQueen. I can't remember right now who suggested that, and then it's Radiator Springs 500 half McQueen, so it's a weekend of McQueens, but that's what was suggested. There's also still Lewis Hamilton to be reviewed and Damaged King, so I think they're the only ones. May have missed that one, but don't worry if I didn't say your suggestion there. Just say down in the comments, as long as it's not a new one though. If it's, you have to make sure it's one that you've already said, because like I said, until they are done I will not be asking for your guys' suggestions, but in a video, as soon as that's all done, then I will be asking for your suggestions. Like I said, one thing about Cars 3 coming out a lot later in the UK, it's really hard for me to avoid spoilers. I've seen loads of the film, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but loads of people have had good reviews on it. So I heard some people have said it's a bit rushed, but you know, sometimes they have to. Maybe they wanted to prove that it could be a Pixar-worthy film, and people really say that it actually matches the Pixar name, because people think that quite a lot of people who like Disney and Pixar think that Cars isn't worthy of it, and to hear people like that say that it is really cool to see. So I'm glad people are really enjoying the Cars 3, and most people, including myself, feel that this is the real sequel to the first film. The second one was a bit of just a cartoon. Now then, I think that is enough rambling on for the beginning of this video. Let's get on to the actual review of Combustor. Now, as we come to the start, he's quite a dark blue colour, which is quite nice to see. A little bit like the Fabulous Lightning McQueen or Fabulous Hudson Hornet colour, which is really cool. Here's number 11, a number we'd never seen before. We have his lights here and his happy expression. He's the same shape as Bobby Swift, Reb Mika, Rev Rexler, all them. We have this little sort of, it looks like a sort of stock market almost there. With his little, I'm too sure still what these are. Combustor, oh yeah, the power of online banking, so that's to represent stocks, which are pretty cool. We got a piston with a bang, so obviously pistons go up and down, and they obviously bang when they condense and crush the fuel together. We have his hood pins there. Obviously Combustor is not spelled with an E, which is pretty cool. Brown eyes, I think we have other ones with brown eyes, and the normal expression. Lightyear above the wheels, and we've got the green with a white outline, which looks really cool. He's got one of the best wheels in my opinion. We also have the Lightyear as well. Now we have all the regular things: piston cup, vitamin revolted, RPM nitro aid, octane gain and clutch aid. Then we have sort of effect here, which is pretty cool, and you can still see the stocks sort of carry on over here, sort of rising. Number 11 with some sort of honey, sort of in a way. I kind of think it looks like that for all the different things. The numbers obviously are quite 3D. We've got his 2 windows there. We've got the number 11. You can barely see his roof flaps, but you can feel them. So that's also really cool. We have transitions from blue to green. We're more in this sort of design effect. I suppose it could be more mesh and metal than honeycomb. But then we get the piston with the explosion again. You can actually see his gas cap. It's really easy to see. Then we have combustor, the power of online banking with the piston again, and the white roof slats. Like, personally, I think this is one of the coolest racers, just for the fact that we have never seen this paint scheme before. Then we've got the same thing on the back. It's got the coolest, one of the coolest backs as well, with a fake sort of exhaust combustor, the cameras and 2 lights. That is really cool. I do love this pattern. It's really nice. The piston again, yep, just the same as the other side. We have the exhaust obviously on this side. One thing he doesn't have is the arrow which shows you where to lift them up. But I suppose every single car doesn't need that. But one of my favourite things about the piston cup racers is definitely the light year. This is actually a bit of a bad example to show you on this side. Let me show. It's just better. This is perfect on this side, but not on that. But yeah, I do like how they're finally putting that on there, because I know it's just Dale Earnhardt Jr. in Cars 1 who had that. Onto the base we have his exhaust, the codes, Mattel, made in China. Disney Pixar there, and we have all the engine parts, which you guys know I usually say. But yeah, that is about it on Combustor for his design. He is going to get a next gen version, I think, which is pretty cool. But yeah, obviously his name's Chip Gearings. He's never raced before. We've never had something where a car has crossed sponsors, so it's completely new to cars, and it's really cool to see him. I wish I could just see him in the movie right now today, but sadly not. If I quickly just compare his colour to Doc, they are kind of similar. I think I was estimated it a bit wrong. I think this is what Doc more looks like in the movie and in the diecast, but still. And I'm still waiting on Dirt Track Doc and Francis Bellatine to become available on the website. I'm going to be buying them from, so I can review them for you. But now they've pushed it back to July instead of June, so that's a bit upsetting, but it doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notification bells so you never miss one of my reviews, and as always, I'll see you in the next review, guys.